What? How could you let this happen? You were supposed to aid the lad.
Enough, Enrique. The responsibility lies with us. We should have trained him harder. If only we'd waited a little longer before...
Ah, you're right. Curses. I'll never forgive myself for...
Apologies for making you go all that way, and... thank you for telling us what happened to him.
My heart sinks at the thought that we failed to aid Sir Accardo.
It's a most unfortunate turn of events.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. I hope I can count on you in a scrape.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Our foe is not yet routed.
Thank you, Master. I feel much better now. Over so soon? Oh, I would seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Our party is composed of quite a few men.
It's surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss.
What is it? Got a question about my training regime? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. None took to the training like you did. Open to enlist, then? No. A pity. I'd hoped to add you to our ranks. You'd seem like you'd be fit for battle, even if I were to call upon you on the morrow. Which is more than I can say for the rest. Apologies for assuming. We've had fewer folks looking to enlist of late, and I'm hungry for recruits. Many keep their distance on account of the instructor being a beastren. How very Vermundian of them. At the very least, I'd like to provide some decent training to the soldiers we have now. Easier said than done, especially when the weapons we were promised have yet to arrive. It isn't like to boost their morale having rusted steel to train with. What I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act as an example. Someone with motivation to grow. That'd light a fire under them, I reckon. Mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much to ask of anyone, let alone a stranger, but what else am I to do? Much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can spare.
Sir Beren's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
Well met. Have you any weapons for me?
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
It would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
Right you are.
Was excellent! I could have done no better!
I'm in.
Splendid. Prepare yourself!
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Hard. Be sure to avoid them.
Just when I needed it most. Huzzah! What a team we make arisen!
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Watch our bow carefully to determine our best strategy here.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it.
How are we meant to attack it without angering it?
You know, if we adjust our aim a bit, we could break off a tusk. We're told they're quite valuable.
What good will that do us if we don't survive? You must not focus!
I should see it done.
Thank you for healing me.
I did it, Arisen! For the whole creature!
Splendid. Such treasures are seldom found.
How exciting. My heart is fit to burst.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
I could do this all day.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
I learned of a forgotten riftstone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it if you like. As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance, you ought to let a few things... go.
It pains me to say it, but I've nothing to share just now. Speak your will and I'll see it done. You are in good health, I trust? Arisen?
How might I serve you, Arisen? Where ought we to go now? Pray, call upon me again another time.
'Tis the time of day when cities and towns come with the... How might I serve you? Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Feeling... Rested, I trust.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Fascinating.
If you are in need, I must serve. Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon true.
If you want my advice, heed no advice. Save your own.
Pitiable arisen.
Well met. If you're looking to buy, just say the word. Pleasure doing business with you.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
Good morrow to you, Arisen. Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
Well, you ought to not strain yourself. Not.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
Have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. It will be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine. Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Runa's apothecary here in Melve.
At last, it all becomes clear.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit robe. Between you and me, guys, they're mighty easy to make. Simple as combining the ingredients if you know what they are. Always a pleasure.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some up, you know where to...
A treasure chest. Oh, I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roborant, I'll do come again.
We ought to bring this to the one expecting it.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
He really ought to have returned by now.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of mine. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, it will only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Have you need of me?
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try. Ready to tackle today's adventures arisen.
Fancy a look at my wares? The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares?
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
Well met, sir. How much
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. I follow my whims.
How are things?
I couldn't live with myself.